Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, Lyft streak bonuses, what are they? Well, if you do X amount of consecutive rides, in my market it's 3, you get a bonus. 15, 18, 21, $25. If I told you that you could do 2 streak bonuses in an hour, 2, and get 2 bonuses off of the same streak, I think that would be pretty awesome. Well, I did it and I want to tell you how. So stick around because you're going to definitely want to hear this. All right, so I got 2 streak bonuses in 1 hour. And like I said in the intro, I think that I noticed something on my app a couple nights ago and I wanted to try it. So I'm going to show you a set of screenshots and I'm going to explain how it worked. Now, if you're familiar with this, great. I just found out about it and found out how it works. If you're a newbie or even if you're a veteran driver and you haven't seen this, now I'm in California, so I don't know how the apps are in other states, but it worked. So check out the following screenshots and I'll explain them to you. Okay, so in this first screenshot, as you can see, I did 6 rides in 2 hours and 27 minutes. At the very top, it says 9:09, I got a streak bonus for $15. In the middle of this, you can see I got a streak bonus for another $15. It's 7:34. Now my streak was for $15. It started at 7 p.m. and ended at 8 p.m. I accepted my first trip at 7:01. Now on this screenshot, it says that it was requested at 6:45. Well, that may have been when it was requested, but I wasn't online until literally 7 o'clock. I got the request at 7:01. It was just around the corner, so I got there at 7:03, dropped them off at 7:09. Now I'm locked into that streak. I just have to do 2 more rides and hope they're not 20 miles away. So on the next ride, it was requested at 7:03. While I was still on the first ride, I got there at 7:18 and I dropped the passenger off at 7:24. It was a really short trip. The third ride came in at 7:16 while I was doing the second trip, so I put it in queue. I got there at 7:33 and dropped them off at 7:55. So the trick was on the last ride where I was going to get that third ride and that streak bonus. Once the passenger was in my vehicle, before I started the trip, I turned off my app, meaning I should say I turned on my last ride or go offline after this trip. Of course, the warning came up saying I'm on a streak bonus, whatever, but I knew this was my third ride, so I didn't want to take any more. I wanted to try this little thing. So I turned on my last ride and started the trip. Bam, $15 bonus. Now, let's move into the second part of this where I thought it was really, really cool, and I hope it works for you. I dropped off the passenger, and in this screenshot, you can see that the call was requested at 7:58. Now, I turned off my app and got my bonus at 7:55. So I turned my app back on at 7:56. So I had 4 minutes to hopefully grab another ride before I was out of that hour between 7 and 8. As you can see here, the ride was requested at 7:58, 2 minutes before that bonus, that streak bonus was going to run out. Picked them up at 8:19, dropped them off at 8:35. Next ride, it came in before I was done with the first one. They requested it at 8:30. I got there at 8:49. Now remember, I'm locked into this streak. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm hoping. I get there at 8:49, drop them off at 9:04. On my way to the 5th drop off, or the second ride in the second streak, I got a third request at 8:58. Now, mind you, 8:53. That's 53 minutes after the actual streak ended, but I got locked in at 7:58. It was a round trip, as you can see, and I ended it at 9:21. And in this, you can see I got my second streak bonus. Unfortunately, at that point, I had 9 minutes to get back to my area. I turned it off. I pushed it a little too far because I had a second streak that went from 8:30 to 9:30, and I didn't turn my app on until 9:25, hoping that I might be able to squeeze one in there in that last 5 minutes and actually get 3 streaks and out of 2 streak bonus times. But unfortunately, I didn't get a ride, and I came home. So it worked. Check it out. Try it. Hopefully, if you have a 3 ride bonus and a streak bonus on Lyft, you should be able, and if you're lucky, hopefully they'll be really close together. When you're on your last ride of that streak bonus and you see, make sure the passenger is in your car. Make sure that you turn your app off. Now it's going to give you the warning saying, you're in a streak bonus. It doesn't matter because you know that third passenger is in your car. Turn on your last ride and then start the ride. Within about 10 to 20 seconds, you'll get the little ding on the screen, and it'll show you got your bonus. Now you're offline. Drop them off and go back online again. See if that bonus shows up again. In my case, it did. In your case, if it does, guess what? If you get locked into that first trip before that hour is up, you're going to get that second bonus in the same hour. I just showed you exactly how it worked, and I showed you that it worked because you saw it right there in the screenshots. So even though technically I thought that you only got the $15 and it didn't matter how quickly you did it, you weren't allowed to get it again. If you do it before the time is up, at least here in California and in Los Angeles, it works. And you can do it twice in an hour. So leave your comments below. I'm really curious to find out if this works for anybody else, if anyone else has used this technique before. And if you haven't and you try it, I really want to know if it works for you. So I just thought that was really cool. I thought it was good information to share with you. Another trick of the trade from Rideshare Trickster. And just, let me know. I'm really curious. So until next time, be safe, be professional, keep it real, and if you must, drive on. Until next time, I wish you all the best of health.